This week on Coffin Fodder, get ready to kick ass for the Lord, because we are talking Dead Alive.
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
I like to dissect girls.
This is God.
We have such sights to show you.
Look at me, Damien. It's all for you.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk here.
I see dead red.
Even in hell. Oh, yes. Oh, no tears, please.
They're here.
Here's Johnny.
Hello and welcome to Coffin Fodder episode 15. I am your host, Mike Warby, and joining me, as usual, is our lawnmower man, Kyle Mickelborough.
Oh god, I'm glad I get to be the lawnmower man.
And our resident unkillable baby, Brady Soldier. Yeah, that's about the size of it. No, he never met a blender that could kill him.
He's perfect. Or nor a bicycle.
Oh boy, and we're probably today talking about the dumbest film yet that we've discussed, but also a really, really, really good time. We are talking Dead Alive, aka Brain Dead.
Hell yeah, we are.
Peter Jackson's, no less. Peter Jackson's Dead Alive.
Yeah, Brady, you had said this was one of his earlier films. How early is this in his career?
This is one of his first early.
He did Bad Taste, which was his first ever film, I believe, which was also a horror movie. Mm-hmm. And then this came out in 92, so this would essentially be his second big movie. I know he did a couple short films and.
Yeah. So Meet the Feebles was after this?
Yes.
Oh, crazy! I haven't seen either of those, so.
I haven't either.
Yeah, spoilers, this movie fucking rocks.
it's
So the
a
fact
great
that this
time.
is his second or third movie is fucking
It's such a good
crazy.
time.
It's so Looney Tunes.
It's so. I had that as one of my notes.
Really? It's Looney Tunes?
Yeah,
The logic.
It
The
totally is.
logic of the
It
film.
is so fucking slapstick, but in such a good way.
And in a way that doesn't really make sense in real life a lot of the times.
No, not at all. It gets so clever with the stupid shit it does because of the basis of itself.
Yeah.
Being what it is, which we'll get into. It's a zombie movie, essentially.
Yeah, because you mentioned the basis of it. I'll do my quick little spiel about what this film's about. So Dead Alive, aka Brain Dead, is a movie about some guys bring a rat monkey. Is it a rat monkey?
It's a rat monkey, yeah.
Yeah, a rat monkey. Some guys go for a. I believe the film is meant to take place in England, even though it is. It seems to be shot in New Zealand, but I think it's meant to take place in England because everybody uses there's very proper English stuff happening in this movie. Yeah. Anyway, so the idea is that these two English explorers or plunderers or whatever you want to call them go to a some sort of Tasmanian or New Zealand island, and they find this strange creature which they try to bring back. Right at the start.
Right away, right?
It's so funny. So that's funny coming off of the trope from last week though, where the black guy dies first.
Right.
The first person to die in this movie is the white guy, and all three of the black guys get away.
Yeah.
So that's something I didn't notice right from the start of this movie. Oh yeah, sorry, the plot synopsis. Anyway, zombies. The rat monkey has some sort of virus in it.
It's got the bat flu,
which leads to the zombie outbreak in England.
Yeah.
Essentially. Yeah. So that's the basic setup for the movie. But yeah, what I never noticed when I watched this twice as a teenager.
Okay.
And the colonialism aspect of it was completely over my head. Because they're they send this white guy to this native island,
right?
With all these different people of different who are different nationalities from him, I should say.
Right. Yeah.
And his only goal there is to take something
away. Yeah. Because he came with his fucking permits.
Yeah, and that's
from the zoo.
Yeah, and that's what he says. He's like, that's what's so funny. He's trying to use the official.
Right.
Excuse me, I was given conjecture from the official English blah blah blah, and it's like these people don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Sorry, I love how they take the leader takes the thing, he looks at it, and then they all just start ripping it apart.
Yeah, instantly.
Well, yeah, and then I mean he gets horrifically mutilated and killed, which is
he
great.
gets mutilated by his buddy instead of the guy he's with,
right,
instead of like the people from the actual island.
Well, and that's funny because they still take the rat monkey back to England, and then they get their payout.
Yeah, they have to. They came for a job. So, like, even calling that death the first kill of the movie, the white guy gets bitten by the rat monkey, and they have a word Zendaya.
I can't remember.
Zendaya.
But they say it like 4 times as they cut off his various body parts.
Yeah, so he gets bitten, and they know that he's infected, and so they see him bite their hand, or they see the monkey bite his hand, so they chop off his hand, and then they realize that the monkey had scratched his other arm, so they cut off his arm, and this is gory and violent.
Yeah, he's having a bad.
He's got scratches on his head, so they chop his fucking head off, and then you get hit with the
splatter for the title
Dead
screen.
or Dead Alive when it splatters?
It's a Dead Alive for... If you watched on YouTube, it was Dead Alive.
Okay, cool. So it hits you with the Dead Alive in the splatter. Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. They're both the titles are the titles.
Yeah,
that's a good title.
It is
scrawl. Good fun one.
It was just that kill is really good. Like the effects of the blood and the gore and all that is really cool. It's well done. And having watched it, I watched this twice. This is the first movie that was picked for this podcast that I watched twice for it. And it's a Brady pick, by the way, gang.
Yes.
Watching it the second time, realizing that how gross I thought this was, pales so far in comparison to where this movie goes as it continues.
It's so much. It is like one of the most
disgusting.
Well, it's so over the top. Yeah. But like it's actually like you can't take almost any of it seriously.
No.
So
but also like
it's the goriest movie ever.
It's the fucking goriest movie ever.
But it's so silly.
The effects in it, the makeup and the prosthetic work and all that. Oh my god, is it good?
It's a great time. It's so silly. I love it.
Not to jump ahead, but like just seeing the people go from things to other mutants.
I will just say the mom.
Ahead though, I want to jump back quickly because the island that they get the rat monkeys from is called Skull Island.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah,
and it's a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Peter Jackson would go on to remake King Kong later,
which is super cool. Yeah, I noticed that. I wondered if there was any other tie-in to Kong at that point for any other reason, or if they just chose.
I know that was his passion project for his entire career until he got that done. So I think he did that just for fun.
Sweet.
But then later on, after Lord of the Rings, obviously, he got cachet to basically do whatever he wanted for like 3 or 4 movies.
Yeah,
so
interesting, very cool.
Well, I don't think in the original King Kong they call it Skull Island. I think it's just an unknown island, and there was nothing really King Kong that much till like the late 90s.
I don't know. I think it was. I can't remember. I watched the original King Kong once, and it was like 15 years ago. So.
I can't argue. That means you're right.
Good movie though. Anyway, original King Kong is still a good movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, they escape. They escape from the island. We meet Lionel Cosgrove. Yes. Our main character Lionel Cosgrove, Mama Boy Lionel Cosgrove, and his mom, who is Vera Cosgrove.
I won the award!
Nasty bitch.
So Lionel is essentially Principal Skinner from The Simpsons.
Everything goes back to The Simpsons.
Yes. If I can find a way, I'll find it. Don't you worry.
So this movie's about The Simpsons.
Yes. If there's a way for me to tie it to Golden Age Simpsons, I'll find it. Don't worry. He's the mom. He's your classic mama's boy. He's a total turd, and yet somehow he manages to pull this really cute girl who's just insanely in love. I guess they plant some logic in there in that she's a magical thinker.
Yeah, and the fortune teller had told her a fortune of a
so she's she's a Romani woman. Again, I'm not going to say the other word because I think that might be considered a racial slur in some circles these days. But yeah, she's a Romani, and her parents are also Romani. and they do a tarot card reading for her, which suggests that she will meet someone who is surrounded by death, who will become her true love, and it's not the person she's going to expect it to be, which is the guy she likes.
Right. Roger. Yeah.
Roger. Fucking Raj.
Fucking Raj.
He's a fucking douche.
Fucking Roger. Walked in when I was having an orgy. I mean, it's still basically the start of the movie. Lionel does deliveries for...
That's Roger. Roger's the one that does the...
Oh, Roger does the deliveries.
For Kiwi.
So what's Lionel doing there?
He's buying... sending his grocery list to the store so they can deliver it to their house because his mom doesn't really leave the house too much. That's why Lionel's always on hand and foot forward.
Yeah, and she's very wealthy, but still makes him work all the time and makes him do stuff all the time.
He's just there to caretake for her.
So she's like a nightmare person. She meets Paquita, or he meets Paquita, who initially has like no time for him until he sees she sees something. What is the thing that it was?
He knocks over like pens.
Yeah, he knocks over the pens and it creates the card from the tarot card. So like the star with the crescent moon.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And that's what the
love interest.
Yeah, I knew it was something to do with the tarot cards. Anyway.
Yeah. And that's the reason why she loves him or is in love with him because that's what the tarot card showed her, and that's what her grandmother was like. Oh, or her mother.
And then throughout the movie, you see that the tarot cards are basically your little blueprint for what's going to happen.
Yeah,
in this movie.
Here's
all your little clues.
Yeah, they literally tell the whole story right at the beginning with those.
And then Paquita basically throughout the movie sees a person surrounded by death, or here's all these different things, right? She is initially going after Roger, but changes her tune very quickly when she sees the symbolism around him, even though he's like the least romantic lead in human history. Yeah.
Goofy. Yeah.
Has no confidence.
Stumbling over himself, tripping.
Yeah, the kind of guy who like 8 chicks could line up to kiss, and he would manage to fall through all 6 or all 8 kisses. He would just fall through, somehow avoid all 8 kisses. So now she's on board with the old Lionel train.
Lionel.
Yes.
So he's getting groceries and goes back to his mom's house because his mom's expecting company, right? So Lionel goes back home.
No, he tries to avoid Paquita by he literally runs out of the store when she tries to kiss him, and he grabs onto the trolley and kind of just does the old
again. There's no the guy who could never. I think that's supposed to show the power his mother has.
That's
over
exactly
him.
it. Yeah.
She has so much power over him that he can't even imagine having an independent relationship outside of.
No, he has to go home and take care of mom.
Yeah.
Fear is calling. Lionel.
Did you guys get a Psycho vibe from that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Because that's a lot of what they're doing, even with that Simpsons. They did that joke a few times in the show, where Skinner is literally looking up at the house on the hill. Yeah. There's mother watching me now. Any overbearing mom and very passive child who does everything his mom said. They almost always trace back to Psycho to a certain extent.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's no. If you've seen Psycho, you can't not have that thought. Especially because she's kind of a murderous maniac freak.
She is. She is something else.
Actually, she even did the thing that his mom did in Psycho. So I think that might even be a direct homage. We'll get to that at the end. The memory, the recovered memory thing. Right. So yes, he goes back home. Blah blah blah. More mom being a cow, and it's a bad time for him. But where things kick up is when they go to the zoo.
Yeah, Lionel and Paquita,
and the mom is spying on them.
Yes,
that's what it is.
Because she didn't want them to date.
Yeah,
she doesn't approve.
She says a couple of really racially insensitive things.
I love. Oh my! Because the way she delivers them with just vile. What did she call the girl? Oily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially an oily slut.
Yeah. It's the closest. It's the closest thing. It's because she's a proper old lady.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing you can do to racism.
Yeah.
Without literally
without
using a slur.
Yeah. My favorite though was, what did she say? She's not a good girl for you or something, Lionel. Why not? Because she's experienced. That's so good. There's a way of calling her a slut because she's experienced.
Yeah, it's
perfect.
It's the classic. It's the classic old person thing.
I'm gonna slip that into my vocab.
Yeah, they're racist without. Yeah. They're like, technically, I didn't say anything racist, so everything I'm saying is okay.
Yep. Did you just find a way to beat around the bush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, eventually Lionel will find a way to beat around the bush, I hope.
Hey. What Vera says early on, before she gets infected, is nothing in comparison to what some of the random guys say throughout the movie.
I know.
I was like, I don't remember them saying that the first time I watched it as a kid. I was like, as an adult, I was like, what did they just fucking say?
There's one or two lines.
There's a character we'll meet later, who is literally just bad taste as a person.
Said one of the most vile things I've ever heard.
Oh, he's horrendous. He's a horrendous person.
No, I shouldn't say vile, but it's gross.
He's a cartoon character,
absolutely,
and a very disgusting one at that.
Anyway, we're not there yet. We're still...
So, yes, the zoo. So Vera Vera is doing again a very Looney Tunes thing where she's sneaking around in the background, trying not to be noticed, hiding behind newspapers and stuff. Yeah. And then she gets bit by the rat monkey, which the immigrants delivered.
Yeah, the rat monkey was causing some ruckus. It was, being nasty in its cage, and this is our first glimpse of a creature in this film. And what a disgusting looking little rat monkey.
It rips off the arm of the other monkey from the other cage and just starts gnawing on it.
Right. And it's like, I hope you people that are listening, all of you, watch this movie because it's so gross. Like, it rips its arm off, and it's not just like it rips its monkey arm off.
And the good news for anyone who does want to watch this movie is that it's free on 2 different free videos on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
2 different free videos.
No excuses.
The quality isn't great on either one.
I had no problems.
One was the thing I noticed with the one I watched.
It swapped in and out of
it. It was swapping color grades.
Yeah.
It was swapping color grades to try and avoid copyright laws or whatever.
Yeah, you're not gonna care when you're watching this movie.
No, it's
so good anyway.
And it's an old movie. Yeah. It's like, the color grade changed a few times, and you'll notice it if you're paying attention.
For sure.
Watch the unrated version, not the rated version.
I think both of the ones on YouTube were unrated anyway.
Yeah, the ones on YouTube were unrated, yeah. But the rated version cuts out half the good stuff.
Oh, lame. So, anyway, rat monkey is causing ruckus, ripping monkeys apart, attacking its handler, its people. It makes the mistake of biting Vera and suffers dearly because ain't nobody fuck with Vera. You don't fuck with that woman.
I forgot what she does.
She curb stomps the damn.
She crushes its head under her fucking high heel.
It's American History X curb stomp.
It is.
I thought it was more gruesome than American History X.
It's way more gruesome.
Well, because you don't see the curb stomp really.
No, it's gross. And she's got a high heel on too, so it's going straight down into the monkey's and it's like rat monkey's skull.
Well, she officially takes his place as the villain of the film.
Yeah, you don't fuck with her. You can't fuck with her. It doesn't look super real by any means, but it looks gross, and that's what matters.
It's very evil. It's very Evil Dead.
Yeah.
It's just gross and weird looking. Yeah, and not for a second in this movie that any of this looks real.
No, but
it's just so gross and over the top.
It's so over the top, and this is just so early in the film compared to what it does that it's inconsequential by comparison. Again, watching this the second time, remembering how grossed out I was by that, and I'm not a weak stomach by any means. I've watched plenty of this stuff. I love it. But it is nasty. And then watching it the second time, and you're like, I thought that was gross. It gets so much worse. But I was hooked by this point. Watching her stomp that fucking rat monkey out and seeing how nasty it was, I was like, this movie is going to kick ass.
It's so
going to kick ass.
And it goes from 0 to 100 instantly.
Yeah.
So because now the mom is bit.
She's infected.
She's infected with the zombie virus. Why they killed it? We don't. I mean, if you're watching for the first time, you don't know why they freaked out so much at the bites and scratches from that thing.
Yeah.
But now we start to see, because she gets very sick.
Mm-hmm.
And then starts to deteriorate very quickly. And he's gluing her face. Her face falls off.
God.
It's so stupid, man.
This is like, so if I was hooked at the rat monkey thing, Brady, man, this movie's so good, dude. This entire sequence of having the company over is so fucking good.
It's so ridiculous.
She's panicking to put makeup on and her face is falling apart.
Yeah.
And her son's gluing it back on.
It's so
And
dumb.
she's like, she's deteriorating in the makeup chair, scrambling to look good for her guests.
Oh,
And it flash cuts to the kitchen table, and you hear the fucking fork rattling on the plate, and she's literally dying at the table.
Her ear falls off into her custard, and she starts eating it. And she like spits out the earring too.
Yeah, and like this is where it gets absurd. It's so good. All the guests are just like, "Oh, good soup, Miss Vita. You're looking wonderful."
See, that's what this feels like to me is the classic sitcom trope, where literally this problem could have been solved in like 1 second.
Yeah, but it keeps going.
It has to go for the entire movie.
Yeah,
because we've got time to film.
Absolutely.
But it works. It works anyway because it's so funny.
Yeah, because it was done by a clever man who fit the movie to that trope to play against it.
Oh yeah,
because it just keeps leveling up. It just keeps.
And
going.
yes, that's one of my favorite things about it is that like the main character Lionel and everybody else in the movie they're like in two different realities.
Oh, totally.
Somehow Lionel is the
one
only character who notices anything
yeah.
that ever happens.
Someone's dying in the seat. I couldn't stop fucking.
One thing that always made my question was like her arm that where the monkey bit her.
Yeah,
like
the
sprays into
cyst.
the cyst. Yeah, thank you. The cyst sprays into the guy's pudding, and he starts keeps eating it. But he doesn't.
So gross.
He doesn't get infected. Everyone else gets infected by the blood.
The logic, no, it's true. The logic in this film is suspect. Because at the end of the movie, a lot of people get splattered in zombie blood.
Oh, yeah.
And none of them get... And, like, the people who get infected are the people who get infected, right? It doesn't really... The logic of the movie kind of just follows whatever they need the logic to follow.
Right.
But, yeah, because you're right. That guy should have been a zombie after eating the pus that sprayed into his soup from her.
Custard.
It's custard.
Custard? My life never makes custard. I haven't had good custard in a long time.
Yeah.
And he starts, like, he hits his hand on the table and starts talking about the war. We need a war!
That's actually, funny enough, earlier Brady was mentioning Big Lebowski, and that reminded me of that. How Walter, any excuse to bring up the war.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's he's not in the entire movie, but that's that character's trope, is like, any excuse to bring up the war. Multiple times he manages to bring up the war unprompted for no reason. Actually, by the way, this is a period piece. I don't know if you guys caught it.
It's 57, I believe.
1957, good job. Yeah.
1957.
I ended up, because of some of the stuff they said, I ended up looking it up. And then there's all these, it's weird because there's all these obscure references to English politics and stuff.
From that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who is this for? It's so strange. It must be because particularly people who are from England or places that England colonized.
Right.
Would hopefully get these references.
Yes.
There's a point where one character says, Nabokov, he's a pedophile.
Right.
And I'm like...
Some of my favorite fans are pedophiles.
I was waiting for that scene to come up.
So yes, the mom eventually succumbs to her sickness.
Yeah, they call in some doctors. No, they call in a nurse.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the nurse becomes the main player.
Yeah.
And she becomes infected.
Yeah.
She's checking her pulse because
she had
died, and then she pops back up and chomps on her neck, and then...
Yeah.
How does her head fall? Her head falls off. Or partially.
So, yeah.
Partially, yeah.
Forgive us, because it gets so fucking bonkers right here, but yeah, I think Vera dies, comes back zombified, bites Nurse, but Lionel's there, so that he's fighting these two what come as zombies. He's fighting off his mom. Eventually, Nurse comes back up as a zombie, and he does something to her.
Sorry, I think Vera actually rips
Vera
pulls her
rips
head
fucking head off.
but her head's still attached by
Yeah.
a little bit.
A little bit. So
Which
she's got
plays
a floppy
into
noggin.
which plays into the sort of silliness and slapstick as Lionel is trying to take care of all of these zombies later and keep this whole situation under wraps instead of just flamethrowering the entire place.
Yeah, no, he tries to hide it and keep the life going.
Yeah, so yes, the nurse is infected, the mom is infected, and he starts. That's what it is. He starts injecting the tranquilizers in order to subdue them, and hopefully keep people from finding out and destroying them.
Yeah.
Most specifically, his mom.
Yeah.
But that leads to the funeral.
Sorry, you didn't bring up the
There's a few
crazy veterinarian that he goes, whatever he calls himself.
Yeah.
But that was very out. I didn't remember that at all.
Didn't expect it. Completely didn't expect it.
I actually was like, is this a dream sequence? Because it's so bizarre.
It is weird, but I mean, I guess in 1992 they were still putting those scenes in movies and on TV, so it's not so weird to see it. But I didn't.
Oh, it's so out of left field.
Ripping out of the sky.
He also gets a jar, not just a vial of tranquilizer or of pills. He gets a whole liter.
Yeah, he's got
cola.
this shit. Yeah, he's got it on hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes through multiple of them.
Oh yeah,
and he keeps going back.
Yeah.
This movie's so great.
Yeah.
I have nothing bad to say about it.
So many little good
It's
things.
a lot of fun.
Yeah. So Lionel's trying to keep a lid on it with the tranquilizer.
If he liked it, then he would have kept the lid on it. Sorry, stupid, very stupid joke. Yes. So so this leads us to the moment where the funeral's happening. Because Vera has died. Lionel is trying to make her death appear to continue.
Yeah.
So he goes into the back room during the funeral and starts trying to inject
more tranquilizer
into her. Yeah. But unfortunately, the mom wakes up at that point.
We're missing some good stuff, though, man. When we get in there, and I think it goes when it first goes to the funeral home, it flashes into the guys doing the embalming, dressing the body.
Okay, now I can bring this up. The helper, or they call him Igor.
Yeah.
That's Peter Jackson.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that as a kid. What the fuck? That's Peter Jackson.
He has cameos in a few of his movies too. Yeah.
All of them? A few of them?
I don't know if all of them.
Okay.
I know he has definitely in a few of them.
Yeah. Nice. He the fucking mom at this point is so fucking disfigured. Like she is an absolute corpse when she's chasing Lionel through the street before she gets hit by the bus. Like she is a fucking corpse.
He says a line.
And that's the thing is nobody notices.
Nobody notices, but it's literally and again, this is where the effects on this movie start to kick it up. The mom looks so fucking awesome running through the street as this gross looking.
She's
corpse.
like a disgusting creep.
5-day decayed body running down the street,
and nobody ever says until the end.
Paul
suddenly the logic changes, and suddenly everybody notices that everything's fucked up.
Right.
But for the first, I think this movie's like an hour and 40.
Yeah.
For like the first hour and 20 minutes of this movie, nobody notices anything.
No.
There's something in a park that nobody notices. Like, what's his normal day at the park?
I love that part.
Yes.
But the embalming moment when Vera's body is being embalmed, and they forgot to turn the switch off, so she's just fucking bloated with embalming fluid and gushing out of all of her orifices, ears, eyes, nose. Everything. Oh my god, I loved that.
Absolutely.
Peter Jackson has a sandwich on
with the embalming guts all over it. Yeah, it's
so
good. And the effects, man, it's so fucking good. It's all practical effects and makeup on this. They're so good.
And none of it, honestly, almost none of it looks real.
No, but
it's so over the top that I just love it.
It's like it is. You're right. It doesn't look real. It looks like creature or monster effects. And but it's so fucking good, and it's also so bad that it's good.
That's
in the best way possible.
That's exactly what it is.
It's not campy, but it's over the top. But it's like highbrow over the top.
In a serious movie, this would be stupid as shit.
Absolutely.
But because this movie is so ridiculous from the jump,
and it just
Right? It's if you turn this on expecting an actual zombie movie, you might be disappointed.
You might.
But if you turn this on and we're just like, if you knew what you were kind of getting, like a Shaun of the Dead
I don't
situation.
Like, I didn't know what I was getting. I thought I was getting a zombie movie. I have never heard of this. I didn't
Fair.
know that, right?
Totally fair.
I'm a blind guy. So I was expecting a zombie movie, and it took me a minute, but once I saw where they were going and how they continued to get more absurd each and every moment, it didn't matter to me anymore that it didn't look real or that it wasn't a real zombie movie. I was just so in for the fucking journey. And so to anybody that watches this, and if I recommend it, I will probably say something like, just stick through it and enjoy the ride.
To be fair, the tone is set pretty early.
That's what I mean. You know pretty quick that it's getting fucking ridiculous.
Like, even the stuff before anything happens isn't really boring.
No.
It's him just...
This movie's like a non-stop thrill ride. It really is. It doesn't really slow down much.
I would call it more of a pus ride, possibly.
And that might thrill some of us.
Yes.
Why are you kink shaming me?
Yes. Everybody's out there looking for the pussy.
I love some good pus.
Fuck off, Mike. That's gross.
Yeah. Give me that pus. That's
okay. Anyway, so yes, the funeral, and Lionel manages to tranquilize his mom just as he's tackling her zombie body through the glass.
Just
lands in front of everyone looking like he's trying to have sex with his dead mother.
Yeah. Just body after body dropping out of shitwood.
There's a random line at the funeral. Everyone grieves in a different way.
Yeah. That's the thing. Is like that's the stupid classic English humor thing.
But it's like they all
every character, the character who has to know what's going on knows what's going on, but everybody else just stupidly rationalizes everything that's happening.
Yeah.
Even though it's like, how could anybody see this and just be like, whatever?
And also just like her body, like
it's horrendous.
It's fucking so gross. It's so gross.
Yeah, and that leads to a subplot throughout the movie where everybody now thinks that Lionel is a necrophiliac who literally wants to fuck his mother's corpse.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is where we get introduced to old Uncle Les.
Yeah.
Oh, Lionel.
the biggest scumbag in the movie.
Absolutely. He reminded me of, is it Agent Schrader from Breaking Bad, the brother-in-law? Looks fucking like...
I could see that, yeah.
I even had to pause for a second and be like, is that? And I was like, no, time doesn't line up that way.
No. But, unfortunately, we're not getting another Breaking Bad cameo this week.
No, not this time. Uncle Lionel comes in.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
He's part of the funeral. Hears that Vera had a sizable inheritance. That's the nitty gritty.
That's his entire motivation throughout the rest of the movie now.
He wants that inheritance.
Yeah, Uncle Les shows up and he overhears that how much money she has.
Yeah.
Which, in case her giant house wasn't
enough,
wasn't a clue.
Yeah.
And that everything is supposed to go to Lionel.
Right.
So he starts looking for dirt on Lionel, and it's not hard to find dirt on Lionel. Because Lionel has 4 corpses in the basement, I think, at this point.
Yeah, so wait, at this point, who's in his basement?
Or maybe it's only 2 or 3.
It's just a couple right now.
Because the priest isn't there yet.
No.
After the funeral, Lionel's going to dig up the grave so he can inject Mom with tranquilizer again.
Okay.
And
he knows that she's not dead, obviously.
Yeah, and the gang guys come up and see what he's doing.
These guys are awesome, by the way.
And Vera, he's halfway digging, and the guy's starting to take a piss on Vera's grave, and her hand just comes up and grabs his balls and just rips them off. And then she starts eating his chest away.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, just random gross effects.
Yeah, tons.
Shit just gets it's normal. Oh, someone just got their ribcage ripped out of their body.
That's what I mean. It's so good.
Oh, whoops! Someone got their face ripped off.
Yeah. So this punk that was bullying Lionel for trying to dig up his mother, and he gets his chest eaten. That effect stays, and it looks. This is where you can see there's some skill because that looked good. They wanted that. That's not campy over the top shit. It looks pretty fucking sweet, and what I would imagine a skinned off front body of a human would look like. With the
it's gross. It is gross.
It's good shit.
This is also where we meet the priest at the funeral, but where we get the best line of the fucking.
I gotta say it too.
I forgot that line again because I haven't seen this movie in forever.
Kick ass for the Lord.
good impression.
And he does karate the entire fucking time.
Kung Fu Panda's the shit out of these zombies.
That is the funniest. See, again, the logic of this movie is just bends.
Where is it going?
It is Looney Tunes. Right? Brady mentioned Looney Tunes, and that was exactly what I was thinking when I was watching this. The logic of what happens in this movie.
Because where the fuck did this
bends around whatever they want to do.
Right, there's no setup for a kung fu ass-kicking priest, and we get it anyway.
Yeah,
and none of us are mad about it.
Unfortunately, he does end up getting infected, so we don't get another. You don't get any more scenes because I would just watch an entire movie of that guy fighting monsters.
He's fucking sweet. He's in like this dope ass looking bathrobe, like his priest robe.
Yeah,
kicking ass.
Well, we do get a little more of him, but like he changes from badass priest to something else.
To horny zombie.
The horny zombie.
Yeah. He gave up his vows and just wanted to fuck. He's dead now.
Well, I guess we're getting to that point where Lionel's feeding him at the kitchen table. Like they're sitting there not biting him. Like
no, he's got them all trained and he's taking care of them like they're children.
This is what I think you would call a comedy of errors at this point.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's getting so stupid.
It's dumb.
And you could solve the problem so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any of these problems can be solved so quickly. And he's trying to feed them all. And they keep falling apart.
Yeah, because they're
all fucked up. Yeah.
The fucking mom. Oh my god, Vera is such a monster at this point.
Yeah.
She's so fucking gross looking as now a bloated, tight-skinned, leather-faced, embalmed corpse.
And they're doing jokes based on all the injuries that all of these characters have sustained at this point.
Yeah.
One of the characters starts eating, and the food starts leaking out of her throat. So he starts trying to refeed the food that's falling out of her. Oh my god, it's so dumb.
And the punk guy goes to eat a spoon of his grits and just shoves his
it goes to the back of his head. And then Vera grabs the brains and the rest of the food off the back of the spoon and eats it.
Vera's a good old gal. She ain't wasting no food.
I spent money on this food.
That's right. She's gonna eat your food. Fucking amazing.
Oh, and then the priest puts his hand up the nurse's thigh, and Lionel leaves the room to deal with other people, and you can hear. Oh, it's of the uncle.
Well, I think this is a much deeper look at his character as a priest, because in his life he swore off sex, but now that he's dead and has given up his...
Oh yeah, honestly.
I'm just being silly.
You only have one life to live for the Lord. Now you're
right.
dead, you can do whatever you want, bro.
Kicked ass for
when you kick ass for the Lord...
Now he's fucking...
Oh, you know he was fucking before...
He's fucking...
If you kick ass for the Lord, you're definitely having sex
with special
multiple
privileges.
women.
Yeah, women. This priest chose women. Not that if he chose men, that wouldn't be okay, but he did not choose children.
No,
this priest kicks ass.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Someone who chooses adults. So yeah, that leads to this basically the stupidest thing in this like really, really, really stupid movie, which I think logistically is not something that maybe you guys thought about, but it was something that I thought about. That zombies can get hard.
Well. And if the hole is in her neck, how
because
does she get pregnant?
Presumably, that's what I'm saying. Presumably, he fucked her at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear them,
that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Uncle Les is out.
And he's like, you found your dad's skin flicks.
Yes. But the suggestion then is that zombies can get boners.
Of course they can. Zombies are hard as fuck, yo.
Isn't their whole... it doesn't matter. Let's not think too hard about it, I guess.
Rigor mortis.
Yes. Anyway, somehow the zombie is able to get a hard dick, put it inside of this zombie woman, and then do the thing.
Yeah. And quickly turns into...
And yes, the baby emerges pretty quickly.
Yeah. The baby zombie.
The unkillable baby.
I think the baby is where everything starts to kick off to top 10.
And that puts us back to that stupid moment that you mentioned earlier, where again all he had to do was nothing. Instead, he takes the baby to the park.
Right. He was gonna. Now we've got one more kid to take care of.
Yeah.
God dang it.
He
It's
also uses
so-
his childhood baby stroller.
Yeah, which
and
is
then he also puts barbed wire in there.
Yeah.
Why would you take the zombie baby out?
Right.
And then he's trying to mimic what the mother with the
He's like,
actual
well,
child
yeah.
was doing. And it's like...
And he's like getting attacked by.
Well, the baby again. The
disgusting
baby is like
fucking creature.
biting his hand,
Yeah.
which everybody else would be infected, but
Right.
not Lionel.
But it doesn't break skin.
Well, that's
Because
like-
it doesn't have teeth.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
have teeth.
Yeah, I mean, we eventually the logic for this entire movie falls apart in the
I think
last like
science is
5
sound.
minutes. But anyway, yeah, we get great scenes of him just like hoofing a kid across the park.
Yeah, man.
The women in the park just sitting on the bench just watching him like...
So punches infant child in the face.
Kicks it, smacks it with the swing. But one of so in this park section is one of my favorite scenes, and it is the fucking gross baby crawling down the grass towards the other children. But because they used a real size actor in it. In a suit, and so when it's flashing back and forth from what I assume was a little prop baby to the actor crawling across the ground, it looks so fucking unhinged because it's a grown man with this giant bobble baby head on. It looks so fucking
And the
crazy.
baby's so weird
It's
looking.
so gross looking in its laugh. Oh my god! When the biker hit the fucking baby, I lost my shit.
Yeah, so that was kind of the bit, the baby in the park bit, which is a great bit. That's like 5 minutes of the movie,
Oh, it's so
which
good.
is just like him trying to be a parent and then just hoofing the baby across the park and punching it, and it's a great time.
I felt very Mr. Bean-esque, but with
Yeah.
also hurting a zombie child.
I was gonna say it's out of like an old comedy.
It's
sitcom.
the absurdest. Yeah, it's so absurd, and it feels like something that fell out of an old Looney Tunes cartoon,
Yeah, or out of like it's very British humor. This
or
is
even Three Stooges esque.
Yeah, I was thinking that, or even like a Monty Python.
Yes.
It's very,
Yeah.
it's very up that alley.
Yeah, so Uncle Les, once they get back home, Uncle Les kind of has assumed now that Lionel is a necrophiliac.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's trying to blackmail him in order to get not just the inheritance, but also the house.
The money and the
And
house.
Lionel's actually willing to do it, which is
He doesn't give a shit
Yeah,
about
which is
that.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, now that Uncle Les essentially feels like he owns the place, he invites all his friends over.
Mhm.
And now we're into, like, basically the finale of the movie. And it's a
Yes.
long finale.
It is a long finale.
But we get a lot
So
of
much
fun.
good shit.
There's a lot of fun to be
Oh.
had in that finale.
Like this movie's not slow, and there's lots of fun to be had before this. Good God, does the last little bit just kick?
Oh,
it up.
so good.
Oh.
It's as bananas as you can get. I guess the one thing we may have missed is that the further that this insane plot continues to go, Paquita, he keeps trying to push Paquita away
Right,
more and
yeah.
more because he doesn't want her to know, and she takes it as like he doesn't want to be with her,
Mm-hmm.
which not super like doesn't matter all that much, but it figures back in later when they finally do get kind of on the same page.
But she goes on a date with Roger.
Yes.
I kicked that thing like 5, 10, 15 yards.
The entire time they're like walking around, he's talking about his
Yeah,
like
his
rugby accomplishments.
Yeah.
Oh, I kicked that so far.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, we did kind of miss how much throughout all of this. Paquita is still important. It still flashes back and
Yeah,
forth to
Paquita
her.
continues.
Yeah, and it's because
Paquita continues to be involved in the film.
Yeah.
She just doesn't know what's going on.
exactly, but it does play in and out of the fortune telling we see at the beginning, so it's
Yeah.
still ongoing. It's still keeping
Oh
it
man,
fresh.
one of my favorite things about that actually, I forgot to mention this, but really, really stupid joke they do. She is considered the Knight of Cups, and she looks very satisfied with herself when it's a boob joke.
Oh.
They're like, and the Knight
See
of
that
Cups.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the Knight of Cups, and then she goes like this.
Okay, I didn't catch that. I wondered why Knight of Cups was so prominently displayed. I missed the joke.
Yeah, the joke is she's like, yes, I do have nice boobs.
Ah, got it. Old Paquita.
Yeah. Yeah, so Uncle Les is having the party.
Having his patty.
And the great thing about Uncle Les having a party is now we have a whole bunch of what would they call it? Bunch of people
Shysters.
no, it's a bunch of people showing up, and they're all gonna die. It's almost coffin fodder. That's what I would call
They
it.
are coffin fodder.
Yes, they are.
It's literally just a house full of coffin fodder, baby.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, they bring in about like 30 new characters.
For the sole purpose.
For the sole purpose of murdering them all. A few of them, particularly the girl with the glasses.
Right. Yeah.
She's the one who survives the longest.
Mm-hmm.
Her boyfriend, who also has glasses, survives a little longer than the rest. There's certain characters that survive. There's like 2 or 3 characters that survive a little longer than the rest.
Mm-hmm. The whole point of this party is to set the stage for the zombies in the basement getting out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the point of it.
So Lionel goes and buys more, gets more tranquilizer, he gets poison. It's poison.
Yeah, he's done.
To kill Vera and biker gang guy and Priest.
Calling biker gang guy Billy Idol the entire movie.
That's good.
That's actually really good.
Ryan Stiles for me.
That works too.
For those.
And so he doesn't realize it's steroid, and all the zombies go from.
Oh, they get fucking jacked.
Yeah.
Billy Idol zombie, he's fucking unit.
Yeah.
His body gets severed throughout this little sequence and flushed down the toilet, and his butthole comes out with his lungs, and his lungs are trying to kill Lionel.
Yeah.
But also he carries himself using his arms as legs and his legs as weapons.
And then mounts himself back onto his ripped off legs at one point.
He's probably the funniest zombie other than the priest.
Yeah, he's the best, and he's the most dedicated, because you're right, even his innards carry out their task of trying to kill Lionel.
Again, that's it's just the stupid logic of the movie, that even a zombie's organs also want to kill.
Mm-hmm.
It
just bends that zombie trope a little further.
Mm-hmm. And then the baby just causing baby shenanigans.
Oh, the fucking baby. I remember the first time I watched this movie, I waited the entire movie for the baby to fucking die finally, and he never does.
I feel like that was on purpose. I feel like they knew that people would hate that disgusting little shit.
Well, because all he is like this disgusting little freak who does slapstick shit through the entire movie, and everybody keeps trying to kill him, and somehow he just never dies.
Giggling. After the chaos breaks out and Baby and Uncle Les have some of their showdowns, there's the one scene where I think Baby bites his ankle or some shit during this, and then he's running away. But it cuts from creature baby biting the ankle to full-sized grown-ass man rushes again, and I fucking love it. Oh, it looks so bad. I shit my pants every time I saw that cut.
There's a scene where he's getting chased by Lionel, and he runs around the corner. You can see the grown-ass man, and then it goes back to the little baby.
Yeah, and he's running down the corner or the hallway or whatever.
It's a great time. It's a really, really great time. So yeah, basically most of the party goers die in an instant, and within 3 minutes, almost everybody has been infected.
Yeah.
With the exception of the 2 I remember are the guy with the glasses and the girl with the glasses, who are dating and happen to be Uncle Les's friends.
Yeah, amidst all the chaos.
And the dude eventually is the one whose head lands in the blender, and then they turn the blender on. He's like, no!
Yeah, it gets blended.
Yeah,
unblendable bit. This is really cool.
And Paquita tries really hard to save the chick with the glasses.
Oh yeah,
really hard. And the chick with the glasses is kind of the fourth main character for 10 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. She sticks around and
because she's fighting. She's really helping to fight the zombies for an extended period of time.
Yeah, she dodges a lot of death. Yeah,
and then eventually, she succumbs.
Kick the bucket.
The lady that adds the back of her skull into the light bulb, and her face starts lighting up the entire time.
Yeah,
that's
so good.
One of my favorite dumb effects that they used to do in old movies is as soon as electricity is involved, you can see their skeleton. Yeah, it's such a dumb effect, but it's so funny. Like the classic Marvin Home Alone. Now you can see a skeleton, but somehow he's still alive after being electrocuted so hard you can see his skeleton
transparent
through his skin.
Yeah.
Mythbusters actually did a thing to see if that was actually possible, and if your skeleton gets hot enough, you can actually see it through, because our skin is translucent.
Yeah,
it's the blood flowing through our skin that gives us the pigments of whatever thing, depending on.
I'm curious about that. I want to know more about that. Anyway, yeah.
So yeah, anyway, basically everybody's dead now except for Lionel, Paquita, and
Uncle Les.
Uncle Les, yes.
Yeah.
Because the girl gets bit. Again, I don't remember her name, but she gets bit and then eventually succumbs. Paquita's trying really hard to save her over and over again after she gets bit, but yeah. My favorite Uncle Les moment in the entire movie is the scene where all of the zombies
slice and dice Les.
Yeah, it's so stupid, man. He comes, it's like 30 fucking zombies come, and all you have is a close up of him just going
fast motion.
Yeah, and then he's just lighting a cigarette on job well done.
Uncle Les is a unit, man. He powers through some shit.
Oh, he did it twice too.
It's amazing how many kills they give him, considering he's like the biggest piece of shit of the movie.
I think that's probably why, because he's such a big piece of shit that he's a stain that'll stick around. He also says
hold on, we have to address the fact that he tries to rape Paquita.
That's where I was about to go to.
I would say at least 3 to 4 times in this movie he tries to rape Paquita.
I was just about to make sure we brought it back to that, because that is what he says to her at one point is one of the grossest things I've ever heard. And it's not even that nasty, but when he says, "Oh, I bet you go off like a rocket," that's fucking nasty.
He's so disgusting.
And it's not even like, I've heard a lot more nasty shit said. I've heard some really gross, vulgar things said, but somehow that is just so gross.
He's disgusting. Yeah. He's just a big... Yeah. In a movie full of disgustingness, he's probably the grossest thing in the movie.
Thankfully, he does get his comeuppance.
Finally.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so he's really gross, but the one guy also says, "Oh, most of my friends are pedophiles."
Yeah.
And he's friends with Uncle Les.
With Uncle Les, yeah.
How many people at this party are pedophiles?
That's what I mean. There's all these little subtle political and social. There's all these weird little deep cut jokes that you would only get watching them, we can catch a few of them.
Yeah.
But I imagine if you were from England, you'd probably catch twice as many, because there's all these little references to all these very obscure things.
Yeah, well, because you said it is a period piece, so probably tons of these little jokes are, I assume, like you said.
That's what I mean. I think you would have to be from
and understand maybe England at that time,
you'd have to know all this history and understand why. What all the shit they're talking about. It's still funny anyway.
Oh, for sure.
There's nothing to fear but fear itself. And Uncle Les, because he's a pedophile.
Yes.
And he's a fucking unit. He will power you down.
There must have been at least 60, 70, 80 people. Because in that one scene, he roasts a lot. He roasts a wild amount of people in about 10 seconds flat.
If it wasn't for Vera stopping him, he probably would have shut the whole damn job down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, eventually Uncle Les gets his comeuppance and RIPs, and it's Vera. It's the return of Vera as she starts to transform. So that leaves us with just Paquita and Lionel. Mm-hmm. And okay, we need to quickly discuss the recovered memory. Lionel is afraid of water.
Yeah.
Because apparently he sat there as a child while his mother somehow smothered not just one person.
Well, one of them watched.
But no, he smothered.
I understand where you're going.
Yeah, he killed. He managed to drown both her husband.
Vera,
She managed to drown both her husband and his lover, or the woman she suspected to be his lover. Yeah. It's not really clarified one way or the other. But yes, somehow this mother was strong enough to grab two people the same size as her, grown people, and drown them both in the bathtub. And he happened to be sitting there and watching.
Well,
I don't like that. That whole thing is so bizarre to me, because it's like, how could I guess it doesn't have to make sense in this movie.
Have to, but you're underestimating the strength of Vera. This is prime Vera in her young form. in her old stage, she curb stomped the rat monkey.
Yes.
In her prime years, when she was at her most powerful power, she could have easily taken out 2 grown humans without sweating.
So Lionel doesn't remember any of this. She told him, "Oh, you fell into the lake and your father jumped in to save you."
Yeah.
And a crazy wave came over and he drowned. But then he finds his the amulet that the old lady gives him at the beginning of the movie. Spins around and finds a random chest, and he opens it. He finds a bunch of photos of his dad's mistress with a giant dildo for some reason in the photo. I don't know if you guys realize that.
Yeah. Because it's established by Uncle Les that Lionel's dad was into some fucked up shit.
Yeah. And then
don't do the voice.
Then he finds the skeleton of his father.
No, I think it was the skeleton of the mistress.
Oh, okay, yeah,
but yeah, that's where it ties back into Psycho anyway.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole impetus of Psycho, is that Norman Bates' mom found out that her husband was cheating on her with someone that he kind of actually loved, and subsequently murdered both of them.
Yeah.
That takes us to the final moments of the film, where the rat monkey essentially... The rat monkey has its return as Vera turns into a giant rat monkey.
She does, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I didn't really catch that. That's kind of...
I didn't catch... I was more thinking...
Yeah, the creature design is clearly just a giant version of that character, of that rat monkey.
I was too busy laughing at how fucking mutilated she had become that I didn't really connect rat monkey to that
the tits form. Just out.
Yeah, and the ass.
Oh,
that's a big old booty.
The fucking that's
got some curves.
In case for some reason at this point you still don't know what movie you're watching. Yes, the giant zombie mom / rat monkey has huge tits and a huge ass.
Oh man, she
made barbarian mother
look
tits
like a sad sack of bones.
Yeah, she had saggy tits.
Yeah,
Vera's got those big old juicy
rat monkey Vera has body karate going.
Yeah, that's a way of putting it that I wouldn't have used, but I'm glad you put it that way.
Body karate on this girl.
You stay alive without even letting her stay alive.
Yeah. I don't remember how Lionel kills her. How does he kill her? Oh wait. Hold on, we missed the best part of the movie.
The best part of the movie.
We missed the best part of the movie.
Go for it.
Okay,
the best.
Hang on.
Holy shit, is it?
Yeah, Uncle Les gets some bodies, but fucking Lionel picks up that lawnmower that he was using to mow the lawn. He fires that BB. The best part of the movie, as Lionel is surrounded by all the zombies, all he has to defend himself is a lawnmower.
Fucking lawnmower.
So he lifts it up, pulls the cord, and just grinds the entire room. He just grinds them up.
Fucking chopping zombies like it's going out of style.
And the fact that they were smart enough to introduce the lawnmower like 3 times earlier, so that when it does show up, and you even have him underneath the lawnmower looking at it so you can see how the blade turns and everything.
I know,
and he just... even like as a teenager, I missed a lot of the subtle humor and the abstract, like all the grown-up, more complex aspects of this script that are like things that you just wouldn't know because you're like a 16-year-old dummy.
Well, and that's where it's like...
But there is something that any teenager can enjoy.
Absolutely.
Which is a lawnmower just grinding up a room full of people.
Just body after body after body. Man, and that's where you can see, like, if this movie was made by a lesser, director, if it wasn't Peter Jackson, this movie could have easily just been a schlop mess that got shuffled to the side. But it's done well. It is a campy, over-the-top gore
You can see it, yeah.
But it's like, it's good.
As dumb as it is, and as ridiculous as it is, it's done very well.
Yeah, it's made with intent. This isn't one of those, it's so bad it's good. This is one of those, it's good. It's just good. Like it's not like it's the effects are so bad. You're like, oh, haha. You're not laughing at this movie. You're laughing with this movie.
You might be. Yeah, it's a movie. It's a movie that shocks you by how good it is.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
Based on the setup and based on how ridiculous it is.
Right.
But yeah, back to Mum. Mum, giant rat monkey Mum.
Yeah. So the amulet, the crescent moon, and the star that the old lady gives to Lionel.
Right.
Vera opens up her stomach and says, "Come to mommy."
Right.
And she engulfs him into her stomach. Oh, but then you see the dagger, or not the dagger,
The star.
The star come out through her stomach, and he falls out, and you still think he might still be dead, but then he cuts open, and then
out of this pile of viscera. Can't even tell there's a human in there.
Well, but again, that's the thing, is like, he already covered himself in zombie blood.
Yeah.
And then he got pulled into a giant zombie.
Yeah.
So zombie goo would have been... So there's no way he wouldn't have been infected.
Oh no, he's covered in blood.
Like,
see, I didn't catch
there's zombie grossness pouring into every single orifice on his body, whereas every other character who gets...
I'll be honest, I didn't notice that blood had infected anybody. But I also...
No, but the maybe this is just my read of zombie logic. For me, the bite of the zombie is because you've been infected by the fluid on the teeth. A bite doesn't do anything.
I think in this case, the bite holds the power.
That's weird, which is strange. I
don't think.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's infected by the blood or the pus.
Because like what I kept thinking of was 28 Days Later, where the bites do infect.
Yeah.
But it's because the bite and like movies. I guess
I'm
thinking of movies that have actual logic.
Yeah, you are. This isn't it. All those zombie movies that want to ground themselves and try and set it as a real threat rather than like just an over-the-top campy zombie movie, they generally do go with that logic where blood, bites, saliva.
It's basically any kind of bodily fluid from the zombie gets on you and gets into any orifice on your body.
Yeah.
Then now you're in the brood.
You're infected. Yeah. Not Lionel. He's having a good old bloodbath.
Yeah.
He looks like he's having fun.
He does look like he's having fun.
Anyway, so yeah, I mean, is there anything else we need to cover?
I think that's pretty much.
Yeah, like the movie. The movie's basically over. Him and Paquita kind of walk off into the sunset together, covered in blood and guts.
Yeah, but you hear a faint.
Oh yeah,
from the bushes. He's not dead.
The baby doesn't fucking die.
I was so choked because I saw the house burning down, and he's like, and I was like, yeah, take that, you little piece of shit.
Oh yeah, because they beat the shit out of the baby. The baby pops its head out of the zombie's face, right?
That's right. No, it was before what girl with glasses.
Yeah.
You can see her neck where she was bitten start to pulsate.
Yeah.
And she sits up for a second, and little baby grabs her,
tears her
face, and like she's running around with him like in her face. Just like,
what a fucking dumb.
Anyway, yeah, I thought they were dead in the fire. I was so happy when I thought he got burnt alive because he got his shit kicked in, but nope.
In any case, everybody's dead except for Paquita and Lionel, and they walk off into the sunset all covered in gore. So, Brady pick. Let's go to you first, man. What are your final thoughts on this one?
Oh, I'm gonna give it 9.5 out of 10. I'm not even gonna give it a funny rating. This is a 9.5 for me.
Fair.
Yeah,
higher than Stay Alive. I love Stay Alive.
That's a shocker.
But
that's all I'm giving it. Yeah, we talked about the movie pretty much in its entirety. I can't really give any more.
Cool.
It's fair, man.
He gave everything he could give.
No,
he did.
I'm excited to hear you got
Mr. Mickleborough, you seem to be very effusive on this one, so let's bounce to you next.
Fucking loved this movie. You know, I could give it all kinds of stupid ratings, and I don't want to. This, after watching it the first time, it probably moved its way into maybe among my top 10 favorite movies of all time.
Really? Wow.
It's up there because at least as far as enjoyment goes, I enjoyed watching this movie.
It's a great time.
So fucking much that it deserves a place somewhere in there. Maybe top 10 might be stretching it. I don't really care. But it's a lot. It's such a good movie all the way through. It is so disgusting. It had me cringing and wincing and not wanting to eat while I was watching it, and I am not the faint of heart. I just thought it was that awesome. As far as, this is usually the case with prequels and sequels, but I do think Dead Alive is far better than its sequel, Stay Alive. I didn't give Stay Alive a very high rating. I think it was 1 McG out of something or other. This movie's great. 10 out of 10.
Well, see, and interestingly, I noticed that there's a... I don't know if Brady did this on purpose, but we've got Stay Alive, and we've got Brain Scan, Brain Dead, Dead Alive.
Brain Alive.
We also did Scanners.
Yeah, so
they're not doing it on purpose. It just...
This just feels... It feels like a specifically Brady horror-themed... what do you call those?
Maybe Brady picks...
Crossword!
Yeah.
It feels like a crossword of Brady's brain, essentially.
Maybe he only picks movies based on what pops into his head in a given moment, that he's thinking of other movies, and they all have related words, so he's just like, well, I did Brain Scan. Brain Dead's a good movie. Oh, Dead Alive is the actual title, which Stay Alive's a good movie.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing.
it.
I'm Brady's unofficial psychologist when I'm thinking about like how he makes movies, because I'm just looking for like the logic of how this all comes together.
My biggest fear from this one, though, is that you have set your bar so high, Brady, you will never match this pick. It can only be downhill for you.
It's a great. Yeah. For my part, yeah, it feels very much in the Sam Raimi 80s stupidity, like just stupid comedy horror, like Evil Dead 2. It feels like it belongs in that specific pantheon of really stupid comedy horror. But yeah, really fun time. My rating's not quite as high as your guys, but I had a great time with it. 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned Evil Dead. I specifically thought the lawnmower scene was very Army of Darkness.
Yes. It feels like Sam Raimi and Peter Jackson are on the same wavelength during this time period.
100%. It could have easily been placed there with Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, because and even Peter Jackson is using some of the stupid stop motion effects. That Evil Dead is using in the 80s. Yes. So with Dead Alive firmly in the ground, it's time for our next pick, which is a Mike Warby pick. Oh, sure. And we're gonna go a complete left turn. We're gonna go back in time, way back in time.
Back in whose time?
We're gonna talk about a movie called Carnival of Souls.
Ooh, good pick.
Never heard of it. Okay, cool.
It's an obscure one. It's
one that you've never seen, but me and Mike have seen.
Yeah, this is fun.
It's I believe this is a 1950s movie, black and white. Yeah, Carnival of Souls, kind of a legendary horror movie in the Criterion Collection, if you know what that is. Anyway, that wraps us up for this week, and we will see you in 7 days. And until then,
keep your eyes open.
And that's it. We're out.